Meghan Markle is the wife of Prince Harry and reportedly has one particular trait which his previous girlfriends couldn't touch with a 10-foot pole, according to recently released reports. Harry and Meghan met through a mutual friend who set them on a date in Soho, London, in 2016. They had a whirlwind romance and Harry proposed to her while they were cooking dinner at their shared Kensington Palace apartment, after 16 months of dating. They married in a highly televised ceremony in St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle, in May last year. While the young royal had enjoyed a couple of serious relationships prior to meeting his wife, he was known as a bachelor, frequently attending parties and having fun while his more dutiful brother Prince William started a family. There were many rumors surrounding Harry before he met Meghan that he was starting to feel lonely and wanted to settle down but had simply failed to meet the right woman. In 2019 Amazon documentary, Harry and Meghan, When Two Became Three, royal expert Ashley Pearson pointed out what it was about Meghan which made Harry realize she was the one. Ms. Pearson said, Prince Harry had dated a string really of beautiful English socialites. They tended to be blonde and willowy, very great background, wealthy families, went to the right schools. Harry had an on-off romance with Chelsea Davy between 2004 and 2011. He also dated Cressida Benes for 2 years, but their relationship could not withstand the public scrutiny. As Ms. Pearson pointed out, what Meghan brought to the equation was a lot of humanitarian work that Harry's ex-girlfriends couldn't even touch with a 10-foot pole. Meghan actually worked with the UN, she had gone on missions and trips to support women and children in the developing world. Meghan had been a global humanitarian long before she met Prince Harry. Meghan began volunteering in soup kitchens when she was 15. She was chosen to be a UN Women's Advocate in 2015, and in a speech at the UN that year, on International Women's Day that year she said, "I am proud to be a woman and a feminist." She is a champion of women's rights and has often said how she would like her future charitable work to center around women's empowerment. She also set up her own blog called thetig.com where she discussed social issues, travel, fashion, food and beauty through her articles. Meghan also had an established career as an actress after working on the American series Suits, and was a divorcee who had grown up in L.A. Ms. Pearson continued, I think as Harry was very close to stepping into his full role as a member of the royal family, the possibility of meeting somebody who was an equally passionate and engaged about changing the world and helping other people was extremely attractive to Harry. She also said that their engagement interview had been very telling, as they talk about their first meeting and how they instantly connected. The royal expert explained, it's apparent, yes, that there was a mutual attraction but it went far beyond the physical. Meghan and Harry were attracted to what each believed in and what each other wanted to do in the world. Meghan and Harry were both patrons on the Royal Foundation, the charity set up in 2009 in Harry and William's names, but over the summer they decided to start their own trust. The foundation, which will be called Sussex Royal, is to officially set up next year and is rumored to focus more on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's interests, international aid and women's rights. The royal couple have just returned from a tour to southern Africa where they were rumored to be laying foundations for their future international charitable work.